So, as some of you already know, I love all kinds of fabrics, but my favorite part of the fabric is the salvage edge, where the writing is, where it shows the colors in the fabric, shows, the manufacturer, where it was made, and so on and so forth. So I save those, and a lot of my friends know that I like them, and so different people have over the years have sent me different salvage edges. So your question might be, if you're not a salvage fanatic like I am, what the heck do you do with those, Rosemary? Well, I do a lot of different things, but I recently just tried something new, and I thought I would share it with you. I got various sizes and colors of all of these, and I put them on some double-sided tape, and so now they have become like a washi tape, I guess the best way to describe it. And it has all the colors. It has, the salvage ends, and I just think they're super cool, especially with spring coming and the different types of journals that we do and the kinds of stuff that we start creating. I think it really calls out to these kinds of colors. So I know there's other people that have done washi tape, and there's all different ways of doing it. I saw some videos, I watched quite a few of them, and they've been trying this for a long time. There's some old videos out there with this washi tape, and fortunately the type of tape that's available now has improved through the years, and they've used all different types. The one that I decided on using, in case you want to make your own, it's called ATAC. I don't think, oh yeah, you can see it there in the monitor. There you go. ATAC. And the reason I settled down, it's a little pricier than some of the others, but if you notice, it's super duper thin. Some of these tapes that are double-sided, they're really thick, they're mushy, they're really hard to cut with your scissors, and the list goes on and on and on. But this tape works really well, lays flat when you take the backing off and you lay these down perfectly flat, just like if you had glued them down instead of that hard puppiness, right? So anyway, so I made a bunch of these, and hold on, I'll show real quick how, a couple of ways how you might be able to use them. For some of you it might be obvious, but for others that are new, this is my red glue book. I have quite a few in here that have some red. Let's concentrate on the bugs. You know how much I love the bugs. All right. So with some of the tapes that are used, like I said, they can be quite gummy, and I would not recommend using your good scissors on them because, things become a mess. But the way this is, I wouldn't have any trouble, using my good scissors at all. But let's just cut this right here. By the way, these aren't the good ones. You know how these are. These can do anything, so that's why I grab that. And like with all double stick tapes, finding that corner, that's the fun part, right? Alright, so that's there. Let's see where we want to put the bugs. Might have to put it on her cheek. Yeah. There you go. And feels pretty cool. And it's pretty flat. I think pretty much just as if you had glued the fabric on there. Let's find another place to put some. Let's see. Maybe maybe not necessarily the bugs, although I do like the bugs. I'm sure there's another place we can put them. I think they need to be throughout. Oh, you know, it looks sort of like a little bit of a picnic. What's a picnic without a bug or two? Especially these are ants, I'm pretty sure. Okay, here we go again. Just find the edge. There we go. Let's see. Let's put them right on the popcorn. Aw. And then maybe back here I'll make a fruit, of course. And it says, it doesn't say produce, it says product, but who cares? Let's make a tab. Let's see if I can do that without messing it up. Maybe the tab should be over here, next to the fruit. Let's put it on here. Oh, good, and with the food. There you go. Cute. I like how that worked out. And then that, let's see. No. Let's leave it alone. You get the idea. All right. Now, when you, not a trick, but something I would caution you, if you do try to use this tape, especially, I mean, like, for instance, you know, I am using the cloth. So what I did is I put a piece double this size. And that way, when I come to the end to cut it, I'm not cutting the sticky part. My scissors really aren't touching the glue. My scissors, I can't talk. My scissors are only cutting on fabric and on the liner in the back. And so it's, you know, touching the sticky stuff is extremely minimal because it's so thin. So that's what I would suggest you do. You figure out what length you want it, put a piece of fabric, and then cut in the middle of the fabric. So half of this will be, you know, on the other part over here. And then you're all ready to start. You roll it out. When you next time you want to use it again, it's easy to open up. You roll it out, do the same thing on the other end, get yourself another piece of fabric, double the size you want, put it at the end, cut it, and you're ready to go for the next time. So that's what I would suggest you do. For those of you less adventurous people or don't have these, like I said, where'd they go? I made a whole bunch of them. I don't know where I put them, but here's a few samples of some of the ones that I've made. And I'm going to put some of these in my shop. If you're interested, this I'm going to have a bunch where it has a lot of the salvage and more what I would call springy colors, you know, kind of bright, cheery. And then I had some scraps from my African fabric. So all of these are those scraps. So I'm going to put a separate listing for the African washi fabric tape thing. Whatever you want to call it. So this kind of gives you an example of what those look like. And I'm going to be working on some Asian ones because I have some scraps of that too. And I also have, I'm not sure, I better not spill the beans because I may not have enough, so I'm not going to say nothing. But for sure I have these. I'm going to be working on the Asian ones, and I have the spring ones. And I've showed you how easy it is if you already have fabric. And you have, I mean, if you deal in fabrics, you know you have the scraps all over the place. And this would be the tape that I would suggest that you purchase. Alrighty, so have fun, And, you know, oh dear, there goes the bird again. You guys that watch my videos, you know that bird is crazy. Poor thing. He's going to hurt himself. Anyway, I hope that you can find some use for your scrap fabric and have some fun along the way, gluing them down and putting them inside of your journals.